Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we have a review of the latest release from Givenchy in their Irresistible range. It is their new Velvet Rose, actually Rose Velvet. Don't know why I keep calling it Velvet Rose. So I'm going to be letting you know what my thoughts on this, how it compares to the original and the others in the range. If you're new here, then hello, welcome. I have videos like this on all the other Irresistible Givenchy perfumes and an article explaining the difference between them all as well. So I'll leave that link down below. And as always, in the description box, you'll find links to where you can buy this all around the world, where it's available. And of course, links to my website and my shop where you can get my Empress, pre-order my Aphrodite perfume that's coming out later this year. And of course, my vegan soy extra concentrated candles. Cool. So the Irresistible Givenchy perfumes haven't been around for that long, a few years. And you might remember before that we had like the very irresistible, the long tall ones. There's still a few left there, but I would expect they'll be discontinued soon. But the original was just Irresistible Givenchy Eau de Parfum. And this has become one of my favorite perfumes. I actually just got a brand new full size because I had run out of it, and I find it a really addictive scent. It's this beautiful fresh pear and rose, and if you're a regular here, you'll know that I really love pear in fragrance. I just find it so uplifting, it makes me smile. And then the rose in here is just really sparkling, like dewy and fresh, and I love this scent. My boyfriend loves this scent as well. Yeah, I'm going through it quite quick, so I went and ordered a full size, which is actually only an 80ml. I wish they did these in like 200ml or something. So that's the original one. There's two others that then came out, an Eau de Toilette and an Eau Fraiche. Those two I find are really quite light. You know, you've got some citrus notes in there. I have more details in my article and my other videos on them. But for me, they were a little bit too light. It's already quite a light, refreshing perfume anyway. So for me, it needed to be an Eau de Parfum, and the original is my favorite. But I was super excited when I saw this fourth version was coming out, this Velvet Rose, sorry, Rose Velvet, because this is an Eau de Parfum. First impressions on the bottle, I really, really love it. It's got the pink coating on the inside, and I think it looks really effective and really pretty. The box looks very similar to all the other boxes. You do have to be careful when you're buying this that you check getting the right thing, because all the boxes look the same, they just have different wording on. So the question is, what does it smell like? So this doesn't have any of the pear of the original. Instead, for me, this is very much all about the rose, and I guess that's why they've included it in the name of the perfume. There is a little bit of an iris undertone, definitely having an iris moment at the moment in the world of perfumery. Every new perfume seems to have iris in. And there is a little bit of patchouli in the base, and the top note is a little bit of a black currant, which I smell at first a little bit of that fruity sour cassis black currants, but it soon disappears and becomes all about the rose. I think if you were a fan of Miss Dior Eau de Parfum, the 2017 version that got changed last year when they made the bow a ribbon bow rather than a metal bow, I think you might like this. It reminds me of that, with that rose heart, patchouli base, slightly fruity top note. I think the only difference is that this has that iris added in as well. I think any iris fragrance fans will like this. So Oui La Vie est Belle, the new La Vie est Belle Iris Absolue, the new My Way Parfum. It's definitely got a good amount of iris in that it's noticeable, though the rose I'd say is a good 50% of the smell. And this rose isn't the very light, watery, aquatic-y rose of the original. It's very different. It's more traditional rose, like that old Miss Dior perfume. So this has just come out. We've got Mother's Day coming up in the UK and later in the rest of the world. And I think this is a very like Mother's Day type gift. It's a classic sort of, well, not classic, but modern chypre with that patchouli base, fruity top note and rose heart. So fans of, you know, Coco Mademoiselle and the old Miss Dior and those type of fragrances. It kind of fits into that family of like more modern, cheaper fragrances. I think if someone really loves this, it doesn't necessarily mean that they'll like this, because it could be the pair that they're loving. But if you know they like rose, you know they like iris, I think this is a really pretty gift. And obviously the packaging, the bottle and everything is beautiful. And it will work well with the body products of the original Irresistible Givenchy that do have pairing, because it will all blend well together with that rose. So it's definitely a Soki approved fragrance. It's not overly heavy. I'd say projection and longevity I found are pretty medium. It's not as strong as some of the other new Iris perfumes we're seeing at the moment. And as it fades, it becomes more like a classical rose. It becomes a rose perfume. So even though it has iris in and it's eau de parfum, I do think this is still suitable for the springtime, even for the summer, because after the first sort of half an hour, it's essentially like a rose water type perfume for rose fans. So that can be worn at any time of year, I think. It's definitely pretty. It's definitely fits into the range. It's what I would expect them to come out with. So it's Soki approved. This is the smallest size, which is a 35 ml, and this is around £60. Then the 80 ml is around £100. I'll leave the links down below to where you can buy this, guys, all around the world. So definitely a nice rose perfume for fans of rose. So guys, let me know what you think. How do you think it compares to the original and the others in the range? Do let me know in the comments down below. I do read all your comments. And like I said, you can check out my detailed article and comparison of the 4 different versions down below as well. But that's it, guys. So thanks so much for watching as always, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.